Big time
That's the
hit,
game.
and that's going to be a walk-off RBI single. Swung on, chopper to third. Here comes the go-ahead run. It's over the head of the center fielder, and it's a home run.
Oh, my goodness.
Homer.
Welcome to the KVB pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays host their historic cross-county rival, the Knox Lady Redskins. This is Indiana High School softball. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, our sports analyst, it's Nathan Origer. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. And we welcome you to Lady J Softball Field in North Judson, Indiana, 46366. We are back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. Well, as we get ready for our second broadcast of the 2026 spring sports season, we have talked with both head coaches of the Knox Lady Redskins, Richie Morgan, and the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays, Gary Baxter, on the Saturday Sports Line. We saw these two teams kick off their year against each other, where the Redskins beat the Jays 3-0 in the season opener this past Monday. But when we look at the home team in today's contest, North Judson-San Pierre head coach Gary Baxter led this Lady J team to a 10-14 record last year. They went 4-4 at HNAC play, and as a team last year, they held a batting average of .263 on 150 hits, bringing 145 runs across with 104 RBIs while striking out 206 times. They had an on-base percentage of .381. Their pitching last year had an ERA of 4.72. Leading the Lady Jays in stats after the first game Monday, it was Alyssa Lambert batting with a batting average and on-base percentage of 1.000, getting on base each time at bat on Monday. She really looked very good at the plate for the Jays, and they need it. She stole a base on Monday as well. Her, along with Macy Morrow and Molly Madsen, had a hit in the season opener. Morrow left Monday with a .500 batting average and on-base percentage. Madsen rounded out the top three with a .333 batting average at OBP. And in the circle on Monday, Molly Madsen pitched a 3.5 ERA with 6 strikeouts, allowing 5 hits, 3 runs, and 2 base on balls. As a team, the Jays come into their second game of the year with a 143 batting average and 24 plate appearances on Monday, achieving only 3 hits with an OBP of with an on-base percentage of .217. Really, thoughts after the Jays. We talked with head coach Gary Baxter after the fact, not on the post game, but just privately. And the thing that he said that he wants the Jays to focus on swinging the bats better. He said he was very happy with the fielding. Defensively, he thought the Jays did a very good job. It's just getting the bats going. And he said that's something we've been constantly, tirelessly working on. And that's something he talked about on the Saturday Sports Line a couple of weeks ago. He knew coming into this season that it was going to be tough to get the bats swinging, to get the ball in play. And that's what it's really all about, is getting the ball in play so that the Jays have an opportunity to get on base, and that was something they were able to do on Monday. But when they got on base, they made some unfortunate errors. As with us tonight, we are honored to have Nathan Origer on the call. Welcome to the 2026 season. How you been?
Mitch, it is wonderful to be back in action with you here on WKVI. Every day is better than the last, and looking forward to the next, my friend.
Oh, man.
This is a glorious day for softball.
Well, I know you're good friends with head coach Baxter. Did he say anything to you about Monday night's tough loss to the Redskins?
He said that he thought they looked good. They just, for the first game, they just couldn't execute a little bit. They felt like I guess you could say the fundamentals were there. There just was still some kinks to work out, but I think he feels all right about tonight.
Well, and it's early on in the season, and you take on your rival quite this early. That can kind of...
Yeah, and that was in Knox. Tonight, the Lady Jays are on their home turf and maybe feeling a little more comfortable.
Yeah, definitely a little warmer than it was. It was about 49 degrees first pitch on Monday night. We warmed up here today, but it's very, very windy.
Yeah, as unpleasant as 49-degree softball sounds, it probably was not as bad as the 4-hour county commissioners meeting I was sitting in instead of being in the booth with you on Monday.
Boy, I'm sorry to hear about that, Nathan. Well, that's your job. That's what they pay you for.
Yeah. So
66 degrees, sunny and windy here in North Judson, Indiana, as we go ahead and turn the page and look at the Knox Lady Redskins. Head coach Richie Morgan led his Lady Redskins to a 14-16 record, going 6-4 in Indiana Northern State Conference play. They became sectional champions for the first time since 2018, where they played Andrean in a regional battle last year. As a team, the Lady Redskins last year held a batting average of .309 on 248 hits, bringing 188 runs across with 162 RBIs while striking out 154 times. They had an on-base percentage of .381. Their pitching last year had an ERA of 4.38. On Monday, Elise Wolf and Cheryl Barnes were the top two standout players, where they both had a .667 batting average and an on-base percentage. Kenzie Sanders rounded out the top three with a .500 batting average and OBP. Barnes had that big-time home run that sparked the fire in the bottom of the second. Elise Wolf had 3 stolen bases, with Sarah Fort and Addison Spinagle stealing 1 time each. Barnes had a commanding performance on the mound, achieving 11 strikeouts. We reported 10. It was actually 11 strikeouts for Cheryl Barnes in the circle, not allowing any runs, only walking 2 at-bats. As a team, the Redskins had a .261 batting average in 26 plate appearances, with 3 runs on 6 hits and 2 RBIs with an OBP of .308. Your thoughts on the Lady Redskins' performance Monday?
As a proud Blue Jay, I say it, but I really would have liked to have seen that start out of the gate. It sounds like they were a little bit more prepared than the Lady Jays. Again, it was their home turf, a little bit of the advantage there. But, it sounds like Barnes was just absolutely dominant on the mound.
She's back in pitching today, too.
I guess you could say she pitched very welter.
Well, we had Harold Welter, her grandfather, on the call on Monday night, allowed him to special guest play-by-play. Kind of gave me a moment to remind myself how to do spring sports. Each year you come around and it's like, wait, I do this? The Redskins started off very strong, and we are expecting a great afternoon of IHSAA historic rivalry softball action, as we appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste that feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, ag banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. It's our family serving your family.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Thanks, JT. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports. As we are lucky to say, no injuries to report. We're early in the season. That's our Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned. We'll hear from Gary Baxter of the Lady Jays and Richie Morgan of the Lady Redskins after the break in the Marian University's Ancilla College Coaches Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Let's talk with the coaches on the Ancilla College Coaches Corner with Mitch Columbi.
Welcome into the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the Knox Lady Redskins, Richie Morgan. Great start. What an amazing start on Monday. We talked about it. What we thought was 10 strikeouts. Check back the stats. It was 11 strikeouts for Cheryl Barn in the circle on Monday. Home run for her. You guys got the bat swinging as well, not just her. So talk about continuing that confidence today.
Yeah, hopefully come out early. Being visitors, we get to hit first today. So hopefully we set the pace early. We get through it. We don't wait a few innings to get that going, and we string some more hits together. Another day of wind, so fly balls are not going to be good for us. So we're concentrating on hard ground balls, line drives, and hopefully we can break those bats loose today.
You talk about the wind, but it's also warmer this time around. Not so chilly.
Warm, yeah. It's not too bad. Going to be a nice day. Just going to have to play the fly balls a little bit, communicate good. But I think it's a good day. We can try to create a little more chaos on the bases.
All right, Coach, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
We welcome you back to the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays, Gary Baxter. Coach, it was a good game defensively, but like you talked in the Saturday Sports Line, a key thing that you're going to have to work on this season is getting the bats going. It was a tough one on Monday night. You had a few players that were able to get on base. Talk about taking the next step. You're facing your rival again, the Redskins, so you know what you're going to see.
Yeah, we know what we're going to see, and I think a lot of it was probably nerves. I think we had a good practice the next day, and we really failed to execute on the bases. We had some plays at third base and second base that really went awry. We had a few missed calls with the pitching. There's things that we all cleaned up yesterday, and we're going to be fine. We had a good practice. We were happy with our defensive performance, like you said. The bats are going to come around. It was a really cold day, and we had a lot of new girls that were really nervous. And we know what we're looking for today. I think we're going to have a better performance today. At least we hope so.
Yeah, definitely warmer today, into the 60s, but it is windy. So what's the message right now in dealing with the wind?
So the message right now, it's funny you asked that, because when I came out, I told the outfield immediately to go start taking some fly balls. So they're getting all stretched out right now and trying to put the bat on the ball, and then they're going to go out there and they're going to start taking some fly balls. I just want to comment that their performance in the outfield was excellent the other day. They were getting the ball in really, really quickly. We had one error, and that was in the infield, and I know you see their stars on their helmet. I rewarded the outfield with stars because their performance was so excellent.
Well, Coach, as always, I appreciate your time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you so much.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
right, as we get set for Indiana High School softball action, what are your Surf Internet keys to the game as the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jay, Nathan?
Well, Mitch, I think first and foremost, you just shake off Monday's loss. You know that it was cold. You know you were not on your home turf. You know that this is a new start, better weather, friendlier confines, home team advantage, home crowd. And I think that's, like I was mentioning earlier, it sounded like in general Gary was happy with how the girls looked their first outing, and I think it's just getting a little more comfortable so some of those defensive issues don't arise and they're a little bit smarter on the field, and that's what it comes down to for Coach Baxter's Lady Jays.
Surf Internet keys to the game for the Redskins.
You just keep the momentum going.
Yeah.
You
stay confident.
You give Cheryl Barnes the support she needs and you let her dominate. Just let her do what she did Monday night and hope that she continues to feel good on the mound.
That is our Surf Internet keys to the game. Our LAP Waste starting lineups, they're next. You're listening to KVB's WKVI Sports.
Are you tired of slow speeds, rising bills, or internet that struggles when everyone's online? Then now is the time to make the switch to Surf Internet. Here's why Aaron switched.
Competitive prices, no contracts, reliable service, and nice people to work with.
Switch today so you can experience the Surf difference. Fiber internet plans start at just $30 a month with AutoPay, plus free installation and no contracts. Visit surfinternet.com today. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Lady Jays of North Judson-San Pierre in the field today, we will see Caitlin Hammock in left field, Lexi Howard is in center field, and Ella Chambers in right field. The infield shows Alyssa Lambert at third, Sophia Chaffins at second, Macy Morrow at first. Amelia Chaffins will be the shortstop, Olivia Tim behind home plate as the catcher, and Molly Madsen gets the call to start in the circle for this one. For the Jays. For the Lady Redskins of Knox, Indiana, their batting order shows the center fielder Addison Spinagle leading off, then third baseman Maya Sherrod, shortstop Zoe Bullington, and then the pitcher Cheryl Barnes as the cleanup hitter. Batting fifth will be the left fielder Sarah Fort, then the catcher Elise Wolf, first baseman Maddie Hinshaw bats seventh, right fielder Haley Miller is at the 8th slot, and at the bottom of the lineup we will see second baseman Kinsey Sanders. That is our starting lineups for today. We'll be back to get set for the first pitch. Don't go anywhere here on WKVI.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
LAP Waste can offer services for trash removal, large or small. Here's Kirby Anderson.
We do offer front load service in 2, 4, 6, and 8 yard dumpsters for front loads, and we also do a lot of roll off in 12s, 15s, 20s, 30s, 40s, and we even got quite a few packers at job sites that are permanent places to where they need to dispose of a lot of trash.
Here's Honey Lamer.
Just give us a call at 574-542-4019 and we'll get you all set up.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From North Judson, Indiana, we welcome you to broadcast number 2 of our 2026 spring sports season to see the historic rivalry between the Knox Lady Redskins and the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on KVB's WKVI. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in your area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all KVB sports content. You can listen to us on your phone. Just go to one of our social media sites I mentioned and tap the link on our page. We are literally in the palm of your hand. We are proud to let you know the public address announcer today at Lady J Softball Field is Nathan Orger. No scoreboard operator tonight, as I was informed, Nathan, that the scoreboard got struck by lightning.
That's what I hear.
So we will be keeping stats up here in the booth, as well as keeping you up to speed on what the score is if you're listening to us in the stands right now. But yeah, no scoreboard tonight. We're going to rely on our umpires. Our great umpires tonight are Christian Courtier and Jay Carnegie. And then with us tonight, pulling double duty, is Nathan Orger back on the air for WKVI. We decided it's year 3 for you, but you did help on a game my first year 4 years ago already.
I think that's, if I recall correctly, I announced that you were here, and we talked after the game, and you said nobody had ever done that for you, and you asked if I wanted to join you in the booth, and several years later, you're still putting up with my antics.
A lot of the listeners like listening to you.
You know, if we got a couple of seconds, I got a quick story to tell you.
Please.
I am wearing my WKVI, my KVB hat.
You look great. He looks great.
So I'm speaking as part of a panel in Indianapolis in a couple of weeks at the Indiana Fiscal Policy Institute Spring Policy Summit. Very boring, I know. But anyway, for the program and marketing materials, they asked for like a bio and a headshot of all the speakers. I am not a fan of my headshots. They're several years old. I'm grayer and fatter than I was when they were done. So instead of sending a headshot, I sent them a photo that Paul Hettinger of the Journal had taken of me in the press box in my headset and my garb. And so the world will know me as the WKVI broadcaster / economic development guy.
Hey, we do a little advertising for WKVI. We appreciate that.
I am here to serve, my friend. I am here to serve.
Well, it looks like both teams' captains are meeting at home plate to go over everything, as they did on Monday night. As I said, it's Christian Courtier and Jay Carnegie. The umpires for us this afternoon, a much warmer day. It was started the first pitch on Monday at 49 degrees, dipped down to 47 by the end of the game. But right now, as it sits here in North Judson, we are seeing a beautiful day, sunny, just a little windy. The wind has kind of been an issue for us. The papers are going everywhere up here in the press box, but it's 66 degrees here in North Judson, Indiana right now. A perfect day for softball, but the wind is something that Coach Baxter kind of talked about. He wanted to get high fly balls in before the game to kind of get the outfield ready to go, because they're going to have to gauge those softballs coming in. You know, that wind can cause issues.
Makes it more fun. As far as I'm concerned, that's one of the great things about baseball is, weather has an effect in any outdoor sports, but it can really make or break a softball and baseball game.
The elements can be really an issue tonight. So we will see if things change. The Redskins played so confidently on Monday night. We'll see Cheryl Barnes in the circle, as we will Molly Madsen for the North Judson-San Blue Jays. Barnes, just a really dominating performance in the circle, 11 strikeouts. She had that one home run. That really sparked the Redskins. Not only after that one home run, they were able to score 2 more runs in that bottom of the second on Monday. The Jays were able to keep the Redskins from scoring the rest of the game. But now, like Nathan said, we're on North Judson's home turf. So we'll see if that comes into play along with the wind. Will that cause some problems for the Redskins? We'll see, but the way they looked on Monday, it doesn't look like they have come from that regional championship tough loss to Andrean last year on June 3rd, and they have really put in the work in the offseason, and I could tell immediately. You could just tell.
And that's all you can ask. You learn from your mistakes, and you keep continuously improving, and you get better and better.
Today's first pitch is brought to you by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winnemac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award, given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line. That's the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and WKVI.com, streaming throughout the world. This coming weekend, we will not have our Athlete of the Week interview with Brooklyn Burns from South Central due to the fact South Central is on spring break this week. So we will catch up with Miss Burns the following week. We will announce a new Athlete of the Week at the bottom of the show this coming Saturday. So we will have 2 Athlete of the Week interviews there in the start of the second hour of April 18th show. So just wanted to make sure our listeners knew if they're waiting for that Brooklyn Burns interview on Saturday, they will not hear it, as it's spring break for South Central. So good for them. Get some break, get some time. I know head coach Tony Wallace and the Satellites have been playing good softball lately. We'll hopefully be able to chat with him in the next week or so. We're hoping this Saturday we'll see if he's able to fit us in. But man, what an exciting atmosphere it is here in North Judson as they're going through the starting lineups here. We'll go ahead and turn things over to PA announcer Nathan Orger.
Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to North Judson-San Pierre High School for tonight's contest between the visiting Lady Redskins of Knox and your very own North Judson-San Pierre Lady Jays. It's time to meet the competitors for today's contest, beginning with the starting lineup for the visiting Lady Redskins. Leading off, playing center field and wearing number 3 on her back, Addison Spinato! Batting second and manning the hot corner, number 10, Maya Sherrod. Hitting third and playing short, number 4, Zoe Bollington. Batting cleanup, wearing number 26 and headed to the circle for Knox, senior pitcher Cheryl Barnes. Batting fifth, playing left field, wearing number 6, senior Sarah Ford. In the 6th spot, the backstop, number 8, senior Elise Wolf. Batting 7th, wearing number 24, first baseman Natalie Hinshaw. Batting 8th, wearing number 2, the right fielder Kaylee Miller. And wrapping things up for Coach Richie Morgan's Lady Redskins, wearing number 22, second baseman Kenzie Sanders. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we are here playing softball today because it is the game God had to invent because baseball was just too easy. your North Judson-San Pierre Lady Jays. Leading off and playing left field, number 16, Caitlin Habit. Batting second, wearing number 17, Lady Jays backstop, Olivia Tim. Batting third, wearing lucky number 7, senior pitcher Molly Mad Dog Madsen. Hitting cleanup, wearing number 22, senior second baseman Sophia Chapins. Batting fifth, wearing number 28, center fielder Lexi Howard. In the sixth spot, the designated player number 1, Callie England. Batting seventh, number 14, first baseman Macy Morrow. Hitting 8, wearing 8, the third baseman Alyssa Lambert. Batting 9th, playing shortstop, number 5, Amelia Chapins. And at the flex position, wearing number 10, right fielder Ella Chambers. The Lady Jays are coached by the only man Chuck Norris ever feared, Gary Baxter.
Just find any Star Spangled Banner on Spotify.
Our umpires today, calling balls and strikes, and free from the tyranny of the ABS that Major League has adopted, Christian Courtier. And on the bases, Jay Carnegie. And now we ask that you rise, if you are able. Remove your hats as we honor America, nearing the celebration of 250 years of the red, white, and blue as we hear our nation's anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Every morning, join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. You can catch local news as well for our area with KVB News reporters Rusty Nixon and Becca Shepard. You can catch their stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Speaking of Rusty Nixon, you can flip over to Max 98.3 FM, our other station here at KVB, as the Plymouth Pilgrims are taking on the LaVille Lancers for some baseball action. So baseball action on WYMR, softball action on WKVI. Two area games going on two radio stations owned by Kankakee Valley Broadcasting. I'm Mitch Columby. We're so glad you've joined us here for some softball this evening, as we will see first up the bat for the Knox Lady Redskins. It's Addison Spinagle. She had a great game the other night. She's a good leadoff hitter. We've seen her the last couple of years, and she does such a good job for the Redskins. And in the circle for the Lady Jays, it's Molly Madsen. Madsen, she does such a good job as well. Hoping to hone things in a little bit today. Things got away from her there. Cheryl Barnes jacked a home run on her, and man, the Redskins just didn't look back. So we'll see if the control is there. Molly Madsen pitching to Olivia Tim behind the plate as we will be underway.
And as we get things underway, the first Lady Redskin to face Molly Madsen will be the center fielder, number 3, Addison Spinago.
First pitch offered from Madsen, called strike, outside portion of the plate. Good placement there. It looked like Spinagle wanted to try to slap hit that there.
Well, you know, I am always a fan of being aggressive early on. Do whatever you can, whether it's a bunt, a hit, a walk, taking one for the team.
0-1 slicer to short, bobbled, couldn't hit it, couldn't quite pick it up there, unfortunately. She had a good play on it. That was the shortstop for the Jays, Amelia Chaffins. Chaffins unfortunately couldn't snag it, allowing Spinagle to reach first on error.
Number 10, Maya Sherrod.
So now we'll see Maya Sherrod step up to the bag, the left-handed hitter facing Molly Madsen. She wheels and deals. Nice cut back to right field. It's going to advance Spinagle all the way from first to third. Now there's another overthrown on the infield. So a hit, but also an error, allowing Sherrod to get to 2. So 2 quick errors there.
You got to be cleaner than this on the field, especially at home. You got to be.
So now stepping in is Zoe Bullington. Shortstop, first time this afternoon, the right-handed hitter. Takes the first pitch, called strike, outer portion of the plate by Molly Madsen. What a cut that was by Sherrod. The Redskins have 2 in scoring position here at the top of the first, and right to work is Madsen. Big cut past shortstop, gets into the gap, and that'll allow Spinagle to bring a run across, so she will score the first run. It's an RBI single to Zoe Bullington. Great play there. We'll now see the big-time hitter. It's Cheryl Barnes step into the batter's box. The right-handed hitter facing her longtime friend Molly Madsen. First plate appearance she had on Monday was a big-time home run. We'll see what Molly has in store for her this time around. First offered pitch finds the outer portion of the plate. Advancing to 2, though, will be Bullington. So the Redskins have 2 runners in scoring position yet again here. Sherrod at 3, Bullington at 2nd, and in the box, Cheryl Barnes. Not a situation you want to be in if you're the Jays right now.
No, sir, it is not. Oh.
Big cut. High fly ball back to center field. It'll be caught. Tagging up is Sherrod. They'll throw home, not in time. She'll bring it across. Sack fly for Cheryl Barnes. Advancing to 3 is Bullington. So another run crosses. 2-0 here in the top of the first quickly.
Not a great start for the Lady Jays.
Stepping up to the plate, the left fielder, number 6, Sarah Ford.
So now we'll see Sarah Ford, first time today, already at the number 5 hitter here in the top of the first. The wind may be causing some issues here.
You know, we got a little bit of a delay on the play. We got a errant softball out in the left field foul area. Umpire on top of things, taking care of that, lickety-split.
Sarah Ford steps in. Madsen deals. Finds the zone.
That is something I think Molly really needed to do. She just needs to settle in, find her zone, and you know that was really nicely placed in, or at least close enough to the zone, but not super hittable.
Popped up high, right to Madsen at the circle. She'll track it down, and that is out number 2 here in the top of the first. Elise Wolf, who also had a big-time game this past Monday, she'll step into the box in the 6th slot, right-handed hitter. Madsen, we talked about it on Monday. She signed her letter of intent to continue her softball career at the collegiate level, Elmhurst College. The Blue Jays, coincidentally.
Once a Blue Jay, always a Blue Jay.
They're keeping an eye on Bullington. at 3. Madsen deals. Cut right to shortstop, bobbles it, won't pick it up. They'll throw to first, though, and get the out as Bullington crossed home plate, but it won't count. So at the end of the top of the first, 2 runs on 1 hit and 2 errors. We're going to take a break and come back. Bottom of the first on the way. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years' experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
A competent, quick start for the Lady Redskins as it was on Monday night. They continue it at the top of the first. 2-0 here as the Redskins lead their historic cross-county rival, the North Judson-San Blue Jays. And if you're the Redskins, that's exactly what you wanted to do, Nathan.
Absolutely. You come in as the invader, so to speak, into enemy territory, and you begin your conquest the second the game starts. And it's time for the Lady Jays to score some of those back.
We'll see Caitlin Hammock step up to the box, the leadoff hitter. Coach Baxter talked about her a couple of weeks ago on the Saturday Sports Line. He likes her because when she gets on base, of course, as a leadoff hitter, she's quick. So the whole point about this for Caitlin right now, first at bat of the afternoon, you're going to want to get on base here, try to match that energy from the Lady Redskins. You don't want to get to like they did, where it was the 6th inning before they were able to really get anything going, but they still weren't able to get runs across. If you're the Jays here, you want to strike early.
Absolutely. You know, she's got a little bit of speed. There's a reason she is lead off, and if she can put the ball in play, that's the way to get the momentum back in the other direction.
First offered pitch from Barnes, a swing and a miss, strike 1. The 0-1 count here to Hammock. She delivers. Just missed it outside and up top, trying to get her to chase, and that's something we talked about with Harold Welter on Monday, Nathan, was Barnes has no problem putting it where she wants it, but she also kind of likes to toy with the batters a little bit.
That is what you want from your pitcher. That is absolutely what you want from your pitcher.
1-1, swung on a miss, strike 2 now to Hammock, and the speed was there.
So it's a bit late over across the Atlantic in Dublin, but Coach Baxter's daughter, Emma, who played on this team a couple of years ago, is studying abroad, and she said she would be listening into us. So If you're out there, hello in Dublin, Emma.
Popped up in the infield, diving for it, couldn't come up with the catch. I'm not going to count that an error. I mean, that was a tough one to track down. Are you counting it an error?
I have always been pretty harsh, but
we'll count it then. So the second baseman had an opportunity for it. That was Kinsey Sanders. She couldn't quite track it down. She dove for it. And if she catches that, Hammock is out. But Hammock will get to first on error.
Error, single, either way, she is on base, and that is.
I will go with you.
You know what? Stats are great. Stats are great, but at the end of the day, winning is what matters.
But, wow, bunt laid by Tim, allowed Hammock to 2, and when they threw it to first, she dropped it. Are you counting that?
Oh, that one is definitely, that's an E3. That is a beautiful bunt. She came close. I don't think she would have made it without the error, but it was close. That was a perfectly executed sacrifice bunt that turned into more.
So now runners in the corners for the Jays. This is a big-time moment for them to hopefully give the Redskins a little taste of their own medicine here, as the Redskins have been dishing it out. Now the Jays are trying to return the favor.
And that's what they came in here needing to do, wanting to do. This is their house. They must protect this house. And you know that Molly in particular, after taking the L in the circle the other night, wants to help her own cause and really make this happen. We've got just saw our home plate umpire, Christian Cordier, speaking with Knox's coach, and now the umpires are congregating out between short third and the mound.
Interesting conversation here. We're not sure exactly what Coach Morgan, and maybe a substitution here. Coach Baxter's now coming over to talk to him.
So it's a
courtesy runner. So Olivia Tim, who got to first on error. Courtesy runner will be number 26, Mackenzie Mans. So runners.
Courtesy runner for the catcher, number 20.
Yeah, so courtesy runner, Mans at first now. Runners in the corners on 2 errors here in the bottom of the first. No outs. So a big-time opportunity here for the Jays. It's Molly Madsen, the right-handed hitter. Let's see what she's got. Barnes delivers, strike. They throw down to third, overthrown. Now being told to go home, sliding in head first is Caitlin Hammock. 2-1. The Jays will get a run across here. Another error, Nathan.
Yeah, that's a tough play when you got a right-handed batter, but you don't make that throw if you can't make that throw, I don't think. This early in the game, I don't know why you would risk it. I guess
keep them
aggressive softball is aggressive softball, and I respect that. That's not what you want to see.
And in the meantime, the courtesy runner, Mackenzie Mans, is able to get from first to third. So the tying run at third, and Molly Madsen, the big-time hitter in the box. Foul tip. As Barnes is in a situation now, she wasn't in at all on Monday throughout the entire game here. Barnes pitching to Elise Wolf. The two have been together for several years, a good relationship there. Next pitch offered from Barnes. Low and away. They'll throw down to third. Tag Mans, not in time. She's safe.
It's a little concerning. Typically, farmers want to keep the wolves as far away from their barns as they can.
This is why I love having you on the air.
Because my brain is twisted and ridiculous. Don't answer that.
I just laughed. Swing and a miss. Madsen goes down swinging, striking out. So there's a K for Cheryl Barnes.
Up to the plate.
Strikes out Madsen. And this is what we kind of talked about with both head coaches. While it's warmer today, the wind is ferocious, and that can kind of cause errors to happen.
Yeah, it certainly makes the game a little more difficult anywhere on the diamond at this point.
Next up, Sophia Chafin's the second baseman, right-handed hitter. First offered pitch is missed, ball 1.
The 3 seniors have their banners right in center field, and Sophia's is dead center, just calling for her to swing toward herself. But it won't be with this at-bat.
She popped it up high in the infield, the pitch in at the hands, and it's snagged by the first baseman for the Redskins, Maddie Hinshaw. So that is the second out with the tying run at third here. We'll see Lexi Howard, the center fielder, step in, the right-handed batter.
If I am not mistaken, first baseman Madeline Hinshaw, her mom actually is a Blue Jay alum, and like so many families do in this county, ended up in the across the county from where her mom went to school.
Next pitch, inside missed. 2-0 count now. Howard being patient at the plate. Barnes to deliver. Inside, ball 3 now.
Speaking of families across the county, my mom, who graduated from Knox, just texted to say she's listening to us. Hi, Mom. Thank you for joining us here on WKVI.
We appreciate you listening. as Barnes will end up walking Lexi Howard. So runners in the corners, a rare occurrence for Cheryl Barnes. She only walked 2 batters on Monday in total. And now we will see the designated player, Callie England, in the 6th slot, right-handed swinger.
One of a couple of freshmen in Coach Baxter's starting lineup. I'm sorry, she's not a freshman. She's a junior, but she is just new. She not played the last couple of years, and she has joined the team as an upperclassman and already earned a spot in the lineup.
First pitch. Second one was offered. It's popped up high. It'll be dropped. And a tying run will cross. An error there. The second baseman had the play, Kenzie Sanders, but she couldn't quite get it. So now that allows both runners to, Mackenzie Mans to get to third. And at 2 is Callie England.
Now batting.
There have been no hits in this bottom of the first. 2 runs on 4 errors.
You know, again, the stat line, Lady Jays want to see hits, but at the end of the day, what matters is that those runs are coming in and they're responding in kind. Now we've already seen the Jays tie it up here, and they are going to end up deeper into the lineup than Knox did in the top of that inning.
This is Macy Morrow in the box.
You got it. Throw down to third, nothing doing.
So an 0-2 count here as the first pitch was a foul tip, second swing and a miss. Morrow will step back in here. Barnes trying to get out of this inning. Up top, ball 1, good eye there from Morrow. It's tied at 2-all. The Jays have 2 in scoring position. A much better start swinging the bats for the Jays in this one. 1-2, into the hands, foul tip, hits the dirt. The wind even bothers me.
Yeah, I mean, I can hear it in my headset.
It's just bothering me. Next pitch from Barnes, swing and a miss, strike 3. She'll get out of the inning. But 2 runs cross on 4 errors, no hits. We're going to take a break and come back. Top of the second on the way. It's tied between these 2 historic cross-county rivals. 2-2. Top of the second on the way.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Great start to this matchup. Tied up at the bottom of the first. We go to the top of the second. 2-2 between these cross-county rivals, and the Redskins are in for a much different ball game this time around, Nathan.
Yeah, like I said, you know, home territory, that can change a lot. The same game that can wear out one team can motivate the other. They can both come in pumped, and you just don't know how it's going to go.
So here we go. Top of the second. We'll see the 7, 8, 9 hitters, starting with Maddie Henshaw, the first baseman here. She's a right-handed swinger facing Molly Madsen, who allowed 2 runs on 1 hit and 2 errors in the top of the first. As the first pitch offered in the top of the second, swung on, grounder right to short, thrown on a frozen rope to Macy Morrow. What a snag there.
That was beautiful. Looks like, you know, Chafin's had a little bit of a tough time in the first inning and feels like she's getting a little more comfortable.
Yeah, Amelia Chafin's an individual we talked about with Coach Baxter on the Saturday Sports Line. She comes in not having played shortstop at the high school level. They actually moved Alyssa Lambert to third, so that was a transitional moment there, but a good snag from Amelia.
Coach Baxter has really talked up Amelia, and I caught Alyssa briefly before the game, and she said she's been pretty comfortable with the transition, feels like third base is working out for her. And, if you can make that work, if you can shuffle things around and these young ladies can find a comfort spot, even if it's not somewhere they've played before, you can make things happen on the diamond.
Madsen's first pitch got away from her, hit the fence above the head of Olivia Tim. The next pitch finds the zone, evens up at 1-1. She delivers, swing and a miss by Haley Miller, the number 8 hitter, right fielder. A 1-2 count. Madsen right where she wants to be here, honing in on Miller. She kicks and deals. Swing and a miss and a K, strikeout for Molly Madsen there. She retires Haley Miller. We'll go to the bottom of the lineup here. It's Kenzie Sanders, the second baseman, right-handed hitter.
Kenzie Sanders.
She had a nice moment on Monday night as well.
Yeah, tell me, what happened? What did I miss?
Well, it was towards the later portion of the game, but she was able to get on base, and she did a very good job. Swing and a miss on the first offered pitch. I think his stats are actually, Harold did the stats on the sheet before there. Let's see what she did. 0-1 from Madsen. Swing and a miss.
I don't think I can make sense of
his scratch.
Yeah, but that's all right.
You'll take my
Looks
word
like
for
she
it.
did go 1 for 2 on the night, though. I cheated, checked Max Preps a little bit last night, got myself together,
Next pitch, missed the zone just outside up top. Madsen wanted it here. So Sanders steps back in. Madsen to deal. Slicer up the middle, got past Madsen. It'll be a base hit for Kenzie Sanders.
That was hit hard. She hit that one very hard, right past reaching glove of Madsen on the mound.
And we go back to the top of the batting order to see Addison Spinagle.
Leadoff hitter. Center fielder number 3, Addison Spinagle.
Left-handed hitter. Great softball player. Steps in. First pitch way high, gets past Tim, allowing Sanders to get to 2 there.
That one was higher than Snoop Dogg. Can I say that on the air?
Too late. Next pitch finds the zone on Spinagle. 1-1 evens it up here.
I apologize if I get you, or probably more likely myself, fired.
You're okay. I've said worse. Next pitch, low and outside to Spinagle. If anything, they're at least laughing. 2-1. Finds the zone. Strike 2. Madsen really dialing in here.
I'm not sure Spinagle, she kind of backed away. I think she might have been crossed up a little bit by that one.
Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Spinagle goes down, striking out, and that will be the end of the top of the second, coming to a close. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We'll take it a break. Coming back, bottom of the second on the way.
And as we head in.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, Ag Banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Back here at Lady J Softball Field in North Judson, Indiana. Mitch Columbia along with Nathan Order. We're so glad you joined us for some Indiana High School softball action. A beautiful Wednesday evening. A little windy here in North Judson as we go to the bottom of the second. Tied up at 2-2. What a strong first inning it was in total. But the top of the second there for the Jays, a much stronger performance defensively.
Yeah, they looked like they were getting things together, and we'll see how we continue.
Let's see. We'll start with Alyssa Lambert.
As we head into the Lady Jays half of the second,
in the box. We'll see the 8-9 and go back to the top of the batting order. In this half inning, Lambert steps in, the right-handed swinger. First pitch offered from Barnes is missed up top, and she taps her heart, saying, "That's my bad," to Elise Wolf. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Lambert wanted it, couldn't get it. Redskins in red jerseys with white pinstripes.
Very patriotic.
Blue pants. And then the Jays in white and blue pants. White jerseys, blue pants. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Lambert couldn't catch it. Same spot that Barnes pitched the last one. I think she knows how to attack Lambert here, or is trying to anyway.
If the glove does not fit, you must acquit, and if the pitch fits, it will not be hit.
And Lambert freezes on the next pitch. It's a called strike, and she'll go down striking out. So Barnes and Madsen dialing in here in the second. We'll see the number 9 hitter, shortstop Amelia Chaffins.
Shortstop, number 5, Amelia Chaffins.
Barnes low and inside, and you heard Coach Baxter say good eye there. He is coaching there at third.
You know, Sophia Chaffins is back on the diamond for the Lady Jays after missing last year, and Amelia is her younger sister, and it's kind of cool. We've got a sister-sister double play duo up the middle here.
Swing and a miss on the next pitch by Chaffins. 1-1 count here. Barnes to deal. Good cut by Chaffins, but couldn't get a hold of it. It pops over the fence, foul, out of play. So now a 1-2 count here. What do you think you'll see from Barnes? Something to chase or put her to bed?
I think she's going to put her to bed. I think she's feeling after that strikeout to Lambert that she's
it almost caught it though.
I stand corrected.
It was outside, but a sweeping pitch. What movement that had.
That had quite a little bit of movement to it indeed. And I mean, to Chaffins' credit, she did not bite.
Swings on the next offered pitch. It's popped up high in the infield. It'll be gloved by the shortstop for the Knox Lady Redskins. Out number 2. Good snag there by Zoe Bullington. And now we will go back to the top of the batting order for the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. It's Caitlin Hammock. The left fielder, right-handed swinger, and she had a good first plate appearance, if I'm not mistaken.
She, if I recall, E4 got past the second baseman, and she ended up scoring the first run for NJSP.
Popped up high, back to center field. It's gloved, and that'll be out number 3. Quickly, nice snag there by Addison Spinagle. We'll take a break and come back. Bottom of the second, or top of the third. End of 2. It's moving along fast, as that is the end of the second. We're going to take a break and come back. Top of the third on the way. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Started out hot in the first inning, 2-2. Second inning, a little dry.
Yeah, if my counting is correct, which is not guaranteed, Lady Jays went down on 10 pitches.
Quickly.
Yeah, very quickly. 3 up, 3 down, 10 pitches. Looks like Barnes is a little more comfortable at this point.
See Maya Sharon for the Knox Lady Redskins step into the box for her second plate appearance of the afternoon already.
As we get rolling
Here in the top of the third, the first Lady Redskin to face Madsen will be the third baseman, number 10, Maya Sherrod.
Left-handed swinger will step in. Madsen in the circle.
Maya singled to right. Ooh, right back at us.
Foul tip.
She singled to right field and scored in the Knox first.
Next one offers low and outside, hits the dirt for a 1-1 count. Madsen, low and away that time. This time it gets past Tim. So now a 2-1 count. And you're right, that was such a strong half inning by Barnes. No runs, no hits, no errors, just 10 quick pitches and get out. Next pitch, Sherrod pops it up high. It'll be tracked down by the shortstop, Amelia Chaffins, for out number 1.
Stepping up to
We'll
the
now see
the shortstop, number 4,
Zoe Bullington
Bullington.
for her second plate appearance of the afternoon.
She singled to left, but the Lady Redskins were unable to bring her in.
First pitch finds the zone. A quick one there by Madsen right down the pike. Oh, 1 to Bullington. Finds the zone again. Kind of froze her there with a little movement on that pitch.
A little movement, decent speed. That was Molly maybe at her finest right there. Just finding the glove, playing catch with Olivia, boom.
0-2. Oh, and it will be fair.
That was beautifully
down the
played.
Left field line, way over the head of Alyssa Lambert at third, and it bounces fair.
Pretty long single, but it got the job done. Got somebody on base.
So that will be a base hit
Looking to help her own cause, the Knox
for
pitcher,
Zoe
number
Bullington.
26,
And now Cheryl Barnes for
Barnes.
her second plate appearance. And if I'm not mistaken, she flew out.
Sacrifice fly.
Sacrifice fly.
I think she brought in a run.
That's right.
Yes, she brought in a run and advanced the runner to third, I believe.
1 out.
And we've got another ball on the field delay.
1 out. Bullington on first. Barnes in the box. The right-handed swinger steps in. Madsen deals. Chopper to third. Lambert throws to 2. They try to get the double play, but it's not in time. They will get the advancing runner. Bullington out, though, for out number 2. Barnes will be at first, and I believe they'll have a courtesy runner here. Kendra Linscott for Cheryl Barnes. This will now bring up Sarah Fort. Since the first inning, both teams' defenses have really clamped down on each other. But if you're the Jays, what a strong sign it is to tie the game immediately at that bottom of the first, because when things went bad on Monday, it just seemed they couldn't quite get things rolling, and the fact that they were able to tie it up at the bottom of the first was huge.
And, that'll change the game, or it can. Oh.
Fort, little dribbler to second, underhand throw to first, and that'll be out number 3. So, 1 hit, no runs, no errors. Top of the third, we're going to take a break, come back. Bottom of the third on the way on WKVI.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. McGrath Refrigeration, voted Stark County's favorite heating and air conditioning dealer, is your local Armstrong Air dealer. Call today, 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Web printing Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winnemac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue this amazing tradition. Bottom of the third on the way, tied still at 2-2, and it looks like we will have a new pitcher in the circle here for the Redskins. So a quick evening for Cheryl Barnes. We're going to see number 13 for the Redskins, Ava Jensen. First time we'll see her this season, first time in the circle for her this season. So we saw her in the bullpen on Monday night warming up, but Coach Richie Morgan decided to stay with Barnes the entire game, and she ended up having 11 strikeouts. So she will pitch 2 full innings. And now we will see Ava Jensen. The right-handed pitcher, she will face Olivia Tim first. We'll see the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the second go-around of this lineup for the Jays. Olivia Tim, the left-handed swinger.
Olivia came in and scored the second NJSP run after getting on board on an error in the first.
She'll step in. Jensen to deal to Elise Wolf. First pitch, slap hit by Tim, tracked down by Jensen, throws to first.
Looks like Barnes has moved over to first base.
And Maddie Hinshaw to second. And it looks like Kenzie Sanders is now in the dugout, which she was at second. Now we'll see Molly Madsen step in for her second time today. Swings and misses the first option. Next pitch, Jensen deals, popped up high by Madsen, back to center field. It'll be a home run.
Holy cow!
The Jays will take the lead. Molly Madsen returns the favor from Monday night. A huge home run by Cheryl Barnes on Monday. Molly says it's my turn now.
That ball would not be allowed to be buried in some Jewish cemeteries because it just got tattooed.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not going to lie. I stole that one from Brockmeyer. Stole that one from Brockmeyer.
So Madsen will help the Jays in a big-time way. They will take the lead 3-2 here in the bottom of the third. A much different game than what we saw on Monday night.
I'm here all weeks, folks. Midnight show is 21 plus. Don't forget to tip your servers.
Oh gosh, the midnight show. Oh, you're something special, Nathan.
That's what my mom tells me too.
Jensen steps back into circle. She'll deal to Sophia Chaffins. It hits the dirt early, so ball 1. And Chafin steps back in, the right-handed hitter. Next pitch is low, hits the dirt for Jensen. So she's going to need some time to get things going and maybe a little rattled off that big-time home run from Molly Madsen.
That's not a really – I mean, that is a bit of a way to get shaken up right when you come into the game. First appearance of the season.
Good cut by Chaffins. Popped up high, though, to center field, and Spinagle will snag it for the out. Now we will see Lexi Howard, the center fielder.
Number 28, Lexi Howard.
It'll be her second time at the plate.
Correct. She walked, advanced on an error, but did not make it all the way around the diamond in the first.
First pitch called strike. 0-1 from Jensen. Right to work. Cut back to left field. in foul territory, but it's snagged for out number 3 by the left fielder. What a play that was by Sarah Ford. We will take a quick break and come back for the top of the 4th. 1 run on 1 hit, and it was Molly Madsen with no errors here in the bottom of the 3rd. 3-2, the Jays lead their historic rival, the Knox Lady Redskins. Taking a break, coming back, top of the 4th, up next.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
Got a good one shaken up here on WKVI, another one for the archives. 3-2, the Lady Jays of North Judson-San Pierre lead their rival, the Knox Lady Redskins. We go to the top of the 4th. Mitch Columbia along with our color commentator, sports analyst Nathan Origer.
And boy, am I colorful today.
You are very colorful. 2 jokes that will go down in the books today. Also, PA announcer for the Lady Jays and doing stats. So the guy he does it all. We'll see Elise Wolf step into the box. First pitch offered from Madsen. It'll be a base hit by Wolf here, and she will get to first safe.
She got a nice piece on that one. She just really rocked it to right center.
So a good start for the Redskins here in the top of the 4th. Getting on base, leading things off, Elise Wolf. We'll see the 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Elise the 6th. We'll now see Maddie Henshaw, the number 7 hitter, first baseman.
The second baseman, number 24.
In the infield, will come together and chat while head coach Baxter goes out to talk to the infield umpire here. What do you suppose he's talking about?
Given that it's Gary, it's probably nonsense. Probably absolute nonsense.
Hey, I just wanted to come out here and tell you I think you're doing a fantastic job. You think that's what what are you doing for dinner?
My wife's job, she gets all the home games off, so she's cooking for me tonight. You're welcome to come over.
Yeah. Ooh, next pitch swung and missed, but it gets past the glove of Tim, allowing Elise Wolf to get into scoring position at second now. So the tying run on second for the Redskins.
I actually think she was taken off with the pitch, and she just had the added benefit of Molly losing a little control on that.
Next pitch popped up high by Henshaw over the fence. So it'll be strike 2 here, 0-2 the count. Madsen needs to be careful here with Elise Wolf on 2. You don't want to allow that tying run to cross if you're the Jays.
No, and you got to figure that trailing just about midway through the game, Knox is probably feeling hungry like the Wolf.
Yeah. Henshaw steps back in, the 0-2 from Madsen. She deals. Fouled off out of play. Henshaw and Madsen, a duel.
Looks like we are waiting for our errant softballs, our foul balls, to get back into the field of play. Molly's got one.
Steps on the bump. Deals the 0-2. Low and inside, 1-2 now. Next one gets away, pops out of the glove by Tim. She tried to throw down to Lambert at 3, but couldn't get it there in time, and Elise Wolf will get to 3. So now the tying run on third base, a 2-2 count here for Madsen.
Molly's having a little struggle with her control, and you do not want somebody on third when your pitcher is getting a little loose like that.
And no outs.
The wind
either.
does not help. You know, it makes it a little bit easier for a ball that's up in the zone to get even farther up in the zone or out a little bit. Tim has really got to grit her teeth and bear down behind the plate.
Next pitch up top misses. Tim tracked it down, though. Now it's a full count here. Madsen with no outs, trying to keep the tying run from crossing for the Redskins. The payoff. Popped up high, back to right center. It falls into the gap. It will be the tying run crossing Elise Wolf. So an RBI single for Maddie Henshaw. Big moment there.
Very nicely placed.
Now we will see this inning continue with Ava Jensen stepping into the box. Number 13 for the Redskins.
Now batting, number 13.
She is batting in the 8 slot for Haley Miller.
It looks like she actually subbed in for Haley Miller and not Kenzie Sanders, as we had thought.
Yeah. So Jensen will take the first pitch outside, called strike. Just graze the outer portion of the plate. Good placement there from Madsen, and right to work the 0-1. Tipped high. Tim tried to dive for it. Hustle play, but couldn't get it. So now it is 0-2. Three to 3 is the score. Madsen to deal the 0-2. A good cut back to left field, in the glove, and it drops, allowing the runners to advance. That's Maddie Henshaw getting from first to 3, and reaching 2 on error is Ava Jensen. In the glove of the left fielder there, Caitlin Hammock, but the wind is just so disorienting.
Stepping up to the plate for Knox, number 22, Kenzie Sanders.
Sanders will step in, the right-handed hitter. And we will have a courtesy runner, Kendra Linscott, for Ava Jensen.
Courtesy runner for Jensen, number 15, Kendra Linscott.
Oh, man, she's got an oven mitt. What are those called? To slide in so you don't get your hand hurt? A sliding mitt? It looks like she's cooking.
She's got brownies in her Easy Bake Oven in the dugout and needs to hurry up and round the bases so she can check on them.
So, dealing the next pitch, called strike for Madsen. To Kenzie Sanders, the number 9 hitter. Addison Spinagle on deck. Next pitch from Madsen. Finds the zone. Strike 2. 1-2 count here. Madsen to Sanders. She deals. Pop up, foul. Tried to track it down. Lambert couldn't get it. It will keep Sanders alive here for the 1-2 count. She'll step back in. Madsen to deal the 1-2. Up top, ball 2. So 2 runners in scoring position for the Redskins. It's tied up at 3-all. How many outs?
None.
That's what I thought.
Goose egg.
So Madsen needs to hone in here. Next pitch, 2-2, popped up high in the infield. Amelia Chaffins to track it down, and she'll snag it. The wind is causing problems. You saw where she thought it was going to be, and at the last second she had to dart for
absolutely. There's a lot of stuff going in that general direction, coming back in.
So that will be the first out
Stepping up
here in
to the plate the leadoff hitter, number 3,
Top of the
center fielder,
fourth.
Addison Spinago.
And we'll go back to the top of the batting order for the third time as the Redskins' Addison Spinago, left-handed hitter, steps in.
She scored in the first and struck out in the second.
Slap hit right to second, throws over to first, but tagging up, or not needing to tag up, excuse me, that is scoring a run, Maddie Henshaw. So while Spinagle gets out, it does allow a run to cross.
Now
The Redskins will take the lead 4-3 here in the top of the fourth. A back and forth affair here. Sherrod will step in for her third time.
She singled and scored in the first and popped out to short in the third.
Madsen kicks and deals. Big time cut by Sherrod over the head of the right fielder. Back at the fence. That will be an RBI double, standing in at 2. Brings Kendra Linscott, the courtesy runner, across. Huge contact there by Maya Sherrod. This will bring up the shortstop, Zoe Bullington, for her third time. The Redskins are starting to show that strength we saw on Monday. They have that fire and capability. Once a little spark happens for them, they take off.
No kidding. You know, Molly was looking really good there, but Knox has found its groove again.
Bullington takes the first pitch.
That is 3 in this inning by my count.
Yes.
Putting our score at 5-3. I can do math, I think. I think I can sit down.
Next pitch is popped up high over the fence. Foul ball. Oh, 2 count from Molly Madsen to Zoe Bullington. Madsen deals. Up top, ball 1. We're doing a pretty good job of keeping the score with no scoreboard. It got hit by lightning, so we're doing a pretty good job, Nathan.
We're doing what we can. We certainly are doing what we can.
It helps that the umpire makes sure he yells it very well as the next pitch gets past Tim, and it will allow Sherrod to get to 3 now. With already 3 runs in this top of the fourth, the Redskins are threatening again.
Madsen takes her time getting back under the rubber.
Foul tip by Bullington.
We've got a little bit of a battle here between Madsen and Bullington. Neither of them wanting to give ground as the inning is on the line, and chance for Knox to score again just up the baseline at third. Oh, that one looked pretty close.
Low, and he's gonna make it a full count here. Madsen in a sticky situation here. She will deal. And she will end up walking Zoe Bullington, a low pitch in the dirt, and that will give her her base. We will now see Cheryl Barnes with runners in the corners.
Senior first baseman Cheryl Barnes.
And only 1 out here, Nathan. This is a rough spot here.
I think we got 2.
Or 2 outs, excuse me.
We do have 2. We have 2. We had the Spinagle, the 4-3, and Sanders popped out to Chaffins at short.
That's right. First pitch called strike to Barnes, her 3rd time today.
And Barnes is the 8th batter of the inning. And while I am unbiased in as terms of who wins this game, I really hope that they can put her or 4 it down just so I don't have to get really messy with the scorebook here.
It's getting a little ink out there.
Yeah, it's keeping my pen busy.
Next pitch was a ball. Evened up 1-1. Hits the dirt 2-1 now. Wind is blowing from the south to the north.
And you can actually watch the lining over the outfield fence just ripple from like center to left. It's almost like it's doing the wave perpetually out there.
Chopper to third. Lambert gloves it, throws over to first. Way overthrown. An error allowing Sherrod to get home. Barnes will take first. So another run crosses the fourth of this top of the fourth. Tough situation. Lambert had a beautiful snag and throwing into the wind. Literally throwing into the wind, and that can cause a problem.
And she is the 9th hitter of the inning.
Fort
and
line drive right to short, and Amelia Chafin snags it for out number 3. The Jays will get out of the inning finally with 4 runs on 3 hits and 2 errors. A huge inning, might be the inning for the Redskins. We'll see if the Jays have an answer, so don't go anywhere. Bottom of the 4th is on the way.
Since 2012, All Grain Transport has proudly served our area farmers. What started with Adam, his wife Lindsay, their oldest son Leland, and 1 truck, All Grain Transport has grown into 11 trucks strong and a family of 5 L's. All Grain Transport specializes in efficient grain hauling during harvest, and with on-site storage, customers can harvest faster and market their grain long after the season ends. From grain to a variety of ag needs, All Grain really can transport it all. All Grain Transport is proud to help continue the tradition here on WKVI Sports, so call them at 574-225-6131. That's All Grain Transport. Family driven, community strong, and built to haul it all.
The Jays have work to do as the Redskins put it to them there in the top of the 4th. It is 6-2 right now. The Knox Lady Redskins lead their rival, the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays, as we go to the bottom of the 4th. We will see the right-handed swinger step into the box. This is number 1, Callie England, the number 6 hitter here. 3rd time, or is this her 2nd time today?
This is Callie's 2nd time to the plate.
Yeah.
She made it to first on an error and advanced to 2nd.
First pitch was a ball from Ava Jensen, who's in relief for Cheryl Barnes, who has moved to first. Maddie Hinshaw moved to 2nd. Jensen, the right-handed pitcher, steps off the bump. Now gets the sign from the head umpire. Chopper to short, snag, thrown over to first, and the out. Good play there by Zoe Bullington, right to Cheryl Barnes.
First baseman, number 14,
So now we'll see Macy Morrow, the number 7 hitter. We'll see the 6, 7, and 8 hitters. We just saw the 6th. Now we'll see the 7th Macy Morrow for her 2nd time today, the right-handed hitter. Inside. Ball 1 from Jensen. Next pitch, up top.
And I finally had a chance to catch my breath and take a look out at the field, and Kenzie Sanders moved to right field as part of all the shifting around.
I couldn't quite see the number.
Haley Miller had been in right field, and Ava Jensen came to the mound and took her place in the lineup.
So Miller's in the dugout.
Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying. My mistake. My error.
I was a little...
I couldn't see the numbers from this far away.
Got to eat your carrots.
Okay, Mom. Low and in the dirt. I think that's ball 3. It is. So a 3-1 count here from Jensen to Macy Morrow. Morrow, aggressive stance, steps in. This time it finds the zone from Jensen, so a full count here. Jensen deals. Little dribbler to short. Bullington snags it. Nice little alligator grab, thrown right over to Cheryl Barnes for out number 2. So now the defensive pressure from the Redskins is showing strong. A great offensive half of the inning. Now the defense is coming in, and now we will see Alyssa Lambert for her second time today, the number 8 hitter.
She went down looking in the second.
First pitch inside, good eye from Lambert. We talked about it a little earlier in the broadcast, but this was something that Coach Baxter said has been tough for her defensively from moving from short to third. Chopper foul. 1-1 here. But yeah, he said, going from short to third, she had to adjust.
She said she's doing all right, but, the coach has probably got a slightly more objective perspective. But yeah, it's always tough to transition like that.
Finds the zone.
Different kind of hits are usually coming to you. Different angle you're throwing over to first. Different angle watching home plate.
Yeah. The 1-2 is fouled, keeping Lambert alive. But, it gives Amelia Chaffins an opportunity to get shortstop experience at a young age.
Yep.
Jensen deals. In the dirt. Two. Popped up high, back to right field, and it'll be gloved for out number 3. 3 up and 3 down. Quick work for the Redskins defensively. A good snag by the right fielder. Kinsey Sanders. Substitutions. Taking a break. Coming back. Top of the 5th is on the way. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
More people are switching to Surf Internet because they've had enough with slow speeds, rising bills, and internet that struggles when everyone is online. Here's what your neighbors Anita and Anthony had to say after they switched.
Great value, awesome speeds, and 0 issues.
We should have switched sooner.
Switching is easy. Plans start at just $30 a month with AutoPay, with free installation, all-in pricing, and no contracts. Visit surfinternet.com today. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
High school sports in Indiana thrives because of our dedicated IHSAA officials. These men and women ensure fair play, safety, and the integrity of every game, from Friday night football to basketball tournaments through baseball and softball seasons. Without them, there are no contests, no rivalries, no memories for our student athletes. Thank you to our IHSAA officials. You make it all possible. Top of the 5th. 6-2, the Redskins lead the historic cross-county rival. We will see Elise Wolf step in for the 3rd time today.
Starting things off for Knox. The catcher, number 8, Elise Wolf.
Madsen deals, bunt thrown down by Wolf, catching him off guard, but it'll go foul. That caught everybody off guard.
Nobody expects the bunting Inquisition.
But her 3rd plate appearance, she's had a nice afternoon.
She singled and came in to start off the last inning.
Madsen, the 0-1. Ripped down the left field line, it'll go foul. While it is 65 degrees here in North Judson, the wind makes it feel a lot cooler. Chopper foul. Monday, they dealt with the coldness. Wednesday, they're dealing with the wind. 0-2. Good cut back to center. It'll be gloved by the center fielder for the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays, Lexi Howard, for out number 1.
It's actually a new thing we're trying here in North Judson. Taco Tuesday, Windy Wednesday.
Oh, I like it. Well, we aren't too far from the Windy City. Well, now next up,
Now batting,
we will see
number 24, second baseman, Maddie Hinshaw.
Maddie Hinshaw for her third time today. Swings and misses on the first option. High and up top and away, excuse me. But she wanted it, couldn't quite catch it.
I am digging the vibe of her, like teal and pink batting gloves.
Oh, bobbled it short. It was a hard one to snag, but not in time. Reaching first on air there is Maddie Hinshaw.
Stepping up to the plate, looking to help her own cause, the pitcher number 13,
Ava Jensen now for what I believe is her second plate appearance of the afternoon.
You are correct. She got on safely on an air and scored last inning.
Next pitch, up top. Tim tracks it down. Ball one. No outs.
Oh, that wind is ferocious up here.
Jensen right to second. They're going to turn for the double play. They are not going to get it dropped there. How do you score that one?
That's fielder's. That was a really close play. I don't know that I'd call that an error. That was a fielder's choice for sure.
So they will get the advancing runner out at 2. They tried to turn it for the double play.
Stepping up to the plate, number 22,
now we will see Kenzie Sanders for her third time today, as that was out number 2.
Heard she's hoping to join the military and achieve the rank of colonel.
Really? Or are you just making that up?
Gonna let you think about that one, Mitch. Maybe marinate it, let it fry a little.
And the third out is snagged in foul territory by Olivia Tim. She tracked it down on the backstop. So no runs, no hits, one error. Score stays at 6-2. We're taking a break, coming back. The Jays have work to do. Bottom of the 5th on the way.
The team at LAP Waste is ready to serve you. Here's Honey Lamer.
Yes, we are so blessed at LAP Waste. We have been able to expand our staffing, and we have some amazing drivers, office help. We are just absolutely blessed in the group that we currently have.
Kirby Anderson, how does someone reach out to LAP to become a customer?
It's real simple. They can either email lapwaste@yahoo.com, and then we will get in contact with them, or they can call the office at 574-542-4019.
L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all of our spring teams good luck this season. Bottom of the 5th, 6-2. The Jays have work to do. Amelia Chaffins will lead things off. The number 9 hitter will see the 9. Back to the top. First and second hitters guaranteed in this half inning. The first pitch offered, I was looking down.
She swung and did not connect.
So strike one. 0-1 count from Jensen to Chaffins, the shortstop. Misses the zone. Evens up at 1-1. This one she'll cut, and it'll go foul. We also remind you on our other station, Max 98.3 FM, Rusty Nixon's on the call for the Plymouth Pilgrims hosting the LaVille Lancers. A little bit of a rivalry matchup there for some boys baseball action. Always remind you to flip back and forth between 98.3 and 99.3. As back in our game, Chaffins will pop one up back to right field, and it's snagged by Kenzie Sanders, correct?
Yes.
For out number 1. Back to the top of the batting order for the third time. The Jays, we will see Caitlin Hammock, the left fielder. If you're listening to us on 99.3 FM, we appreciate you. You also can listen online at WKVI.com. Click Sports. First offered pitch to Hammock, popped up high, and snagged, underhanded by the left fielder for the Knox Lady Redskins. One pitch, and there's the out by Sarah Fort.
Stepping up to the plate,
The number 2 hitter, Olivia Tim, catcher,
Olivia Tim.
for her 3rd time today already.
You are correct. She scored in the first, and she 1-3 in the third.
Slap hit, dribbler right to Cheryl Barnes. She'll tag the bag. 3 up, 3 down. Quick work. Taking a break, coming back, top of the 6th. On the way, you're listening to KVB's WKVI.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
A very, very windy day here in North Judson, Indiana. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Nathan Orger, a man of many hats today.
Well, I did wear a fedora earlier today, and now I'm rocking my KVB ball cap, trucker hat, in fact, so a couple hats at least.
We'll go to the top of the 6th already. 6-2, the Knox Lady Redskins lead their rival, the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays. We'll see head coach Richie Morgan walk his way down to third base. He's got to be happy with his Lady Redskins, that's for sure, today, as we will see number 3 for the Knox Lady Redskins. It's the leadoff hitter, Addison Spinagle. And this is something we've talked about with Chris McGowan in the past, also Kevin Hannon, is when a team gets to the top of the batting order first, more times than not, that is a win, and they're already going for their 4th go-around.
You are absolutely right. They have just kept trucking along. They've been aggressive, and, you know, the Jays have put up a good fight, but they've lost a little bit of steam, and if they don't find it back soon, it's going to be all she wrote.
Foul tip on the first offered pitch from Molly Madsen, who has pitched this entire game. Left-handed hitter, Spinagle swings on it, pops up high into the infield, tracking it down in the grass. Amelia Chafin's the shortstop for out number 1. What a move that was. Retiring Spinagle, and now we will see
Stepping up to the plate,
Maya Sherrod.
third baseman, number 10, Maya Sherrod.
It's interesting. He starts his lineup with 2 lefties.
You know, it's not something pitchers are really accustomed to seeing a lot of. It's a good way.
Oh. Through the legs, all the way to first, and Sherrod will get to first. How are you scoring that?
That's an E3. That is an E3.
So hit her in the heel, hit the first baseman in the heel there for the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays. Macy Morrow couldn't get a glove on it. So reaching first on air is Maya Sherrod, and now we will see Zoe Bullington, the right-handed swinger. 2 lefties, now the righty. And Barnes is on deck. Swings on the first offered pitch. In foul territory, and Amelia Chafin's. Does she come up with that? Nope, she dropped it.
I think she did. I thought she had it, but I guess not.
So it will bring.
It's a really solid effort on Chafin's part. It looks like we're having a conversation. Base umpire Jay Carnegie might not agree with Courtier's call. It's hard to say, but they are having foul ball. Called a foul.
So she'll step back into the box. Zoe Bullington, the shortstop. up top and away for ball. Next pitch, up top, gets past Tim, and that allows Sherrod to get to 2.
Pop goes the weasel sometimes.
Madsen deals, low and away. So a 3-1 count here for Madsen to Zoe Bullington.
1 on, 1 out. Knox leads the Jays 6-3 here in the top of the 6th.
It is 6-3. I've been saying 6-2. I'll get it down.
I didn't even notice, but
yeah.
Molly's mom texted me to point that out, so I thought I'd cover you. You didn't need to admit anything. I was trying to cover for you, bud.
No, I've been saying it
I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah. Well, we have errors too. I do. Next pitch, low and inside. She will walk Zoe Bullington.
I am happy to report it looks like the Cubs have taken an early lead in their game tonight with Nico Horner hitting his first home run of the year.
There we go. Nico. Cheryl Barnes will step in, the right-handed hitter.
Cleanup hitter number 26, Cheryl Barnes.
Madsen will walk Bullington, so 2 on, 1 in scoring position, and Barnes is in the box here, hoping to add to this lead. Swung on the first pitch. In foul territory, 0-1 count. She gets the call from the dugout, delivers the next pitch, and this one foul down the left field line. 0-2 count to Cheryl Barnes here. Madsen. The 0-2. And it will fall right in front of the right fielder for a base hit, advancing both runners. So now the bases are juiced. Cheryl Barnes makes it happen.
That's a nice little duck snort.
It was. It was.
Stepping up to the plate, the senior left fielder, number 6, Sarah Fort.
So Fort will step into the box for her 4th time today.
She has not had an exceptionally good day at the plate thus far. Lined out, grounded out, popped out.
Madsen deals. Foul tip, hits the fence.
If she flies out, it'll kind of be a perfecta almost. No strikeout yet, but yeah, Madsen has handled her well.
Next pitch up top. 1-1. Wind, a big-time factor this afternoon. Next pitch in the dirt.
And home plate umpire Christian Courtier showing off some nice dance moves back there.
Oh, nice snag at third. A line drive to Alyssa Lambert. And the reflexes are shown off strong there, keeping the runners at bay.
Stepping up to the plate, the senior catcher, number 8, Elise.
And it is bases loaded here. And that is the first out.
You are correct.
Wrong mic. First time that's happened. He said it into the public address announcer mic.
That didn't happen.
You got too many mics. You got to do a scorebook. You're doing the PA. You're doing color commentary. It's a tight press box, but we appreciate you helping us out.
Oh, I love being here.
So Elise Wolf in the box for a fourth time. Next pitch offered, foul tip over the fence, over our heads.
You know what? I warned everybody I might be a little rusty today.
Yeah,
I've never done double duty the first game of the year.
You're doing triple duty now.
Well, I always get
Dribbler right to first. Morrow tracks it down, throws to Tim to try to get the advancing runner out at home, but not in time. Sherrod will score a run. Now it's 7-3. The Redskins lead here in the top of the 6th. With one out. Bases loaded, one out. Maddie Henshaw to step into the box. The Redskins are just looking strong right now, and they are going to have a good year, you can tell.
Yeah, you are correct.
Henshaw's fourth time this afternoon.
She is grounded out, singled and scored, and gotten on safely on an error.
Madson's next pitch, low and in the dirt. 2-0 count here. Madsen finds the zone, inner portion of the plate, stalled Henshaw, now a 2-1 count. Right to work. Low and away, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. One out and the bases are loaded. The Redskins lead 7-3. Next pitch finds the zone on the inner portion of the plate again. We have a full count here. To Maddie Henshaw.
Bases loaded, full count. It's the scenario every kid dreams of, thinking about being up to the plate in the 9th inning at the World Series.
Chopper to second. Throw over to first. They'll get out number 3. Out number 3. I guess we were behind on an out there. So, 1 run will cross on 1 hit and 1 error. The score is 7-3. The Knox Lady Redskins lead the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. Bottom of the 6th on the way.
Hello there. Is this that First Choice Contractor?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
I'm looking for a good contractor. I could use a deck put on the back of my house.
We aren't contractors, but we do offer a great contractor's insurance program with all the coverages a contractor needs.
Well, would you consider putting one of those walk-in tubs in my bathroom for me?
Phone us today in North Judson at 896-3482 or in Knox at 772-5370.
Rivalry action here on WKVI. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Nathan Orger. Great afternoon, but the Redskins have put their foot down.
Yes, they have, but Madsen is coming up. Maybe he can get something going here to help her own cause.
Well, first up, Madsen will be in the box for her 3rd plate appearance today, or is it her 4th? Or her 3rd? Yeah, it's her 3rd. Yep. So Madsen will step into the box, the right-handed hitter to face Ava Jensen.
Looking to help her own cause.
Jensen in relief for Cheryl Barnes, who started this game. But by the end of it, it will be Jensen's game because she has pitched more innings than Barnes, if I'm not mistaken.
And yes, and the lead changed under her watch.
Jensen's first offered pitch to Madsen at the ankles gets past Wolf for ball 1. Good thing about being home is you get the bottom of the 7th. You have the last say. Ooh, foul ball, and the swing by Madsen hit her right on the ankle bone. Man, that's gotta hurt.
It ain't pleasant.
Hobbles a little bit. Coach Baxter's going to untie and retie her shoe just to adjust, give her a little moment to rub some dirt in it. She'll step back in. Ooh. He's inside at the ankles again. Jensen saying, did that hurt? I'll throw another.
She's actually practicing for her curling debut in the Olympics in 4 years.
That one finds the zone on the inner portion of the plate. So a 2-2 count here for Jensen to Molly Madsen at the bottom of the sixth. No outs, nobody on. Foul tip. Swung on.
Smoked that right to the third baseman, Sherrod. Dang.
And she snags it for out number one. What Madsen thought was a for sure base hit. Couldn't make it happen, and that is out number one. Sophia Chaffins will now step into the box.
Sophia has popped out to third and flown out to center.
Grounded to short. Bullington snags it, throws to Barnes. Out number two quickly.
Coming up to the plate, the NJSP center fielder, number 28.
Lexi Howard will now be up to bat, the right-handed hitter.
Lexi walked and made it to third, but did not score in the first, and then flew out to left in the third.
First pitch, a ball from Jensen. Next one, inside, ball two. (2-0). Back to left field. It'll be a base hit for Lexi Howard. Got the contact over the head of Sherrod. Plenty of space. Dropped right in front of the left fielder, Sarah Fort.
Now batting, the NJSP designated player, number 1.
DP Callie England will step in to the box. The right-handed hitter with one on and two out. Swings and misses the first one. And with two outs, you still got to be aggressive here if you're the Jays.
I mean, you got to be more aggressive than ever at this point. You're running out of opportunities. You're trailing. You're on home team. You're home for your home opener.
Ooh, Elise Wolf dropped the pitch. It was a ball, and that allowed Lexi Howard to get to second. So now the Jays are in scoring position, down 7-3. Anything could help here. Callie England steps back in, swings on the next pitch. It's foul down the left field line.
You know, at the end of the day, obviously, it doesn't matter if you're not putting it in play and getting it past their gloves, but the Jays have been taking some good cuts today, have made some solid contact, but when they have, with this wind blowing toward left field a bit, they've really left foul territory more than anything. It just haven't produced, but they're making some decent contact, and another ball in the dirt, Howard advances to third.
The Jays putting something together here with two outs in the bottom of the sixth. So windy, you might get windburn after this. Be laying in bed later. You get a windburn on my cheeks. You ever had windburn?
I try to avoid Mother Nature as much as possible. We've got Something going on over up the third base line. The umpires are conferring with Coach Baxter. And I believe they have made plans for triple dates on Saturday.
Nice. Hey, what were you guys talking about earlier? I want in. Hey, I just want to tell you guys you're doing a fantastic job this evening. If you could help us out, get us a couple runs here, I'd appreciate it. Popped up high into the infield. Oh, no, it's foul behind home plate, and that is the third out by Elise Wolf. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. We're going to go to the top of the 7th. It's 1 full inning to go here on WKVI. Don't go anywhere.
Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local sports. Steve and Donna love being members of the community and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home, right here in Stark County. Whether you're buying, selling, or relocating, call Osborne Advantage Real Estate today at 574-896-2567 for guidance and instant support.
Back in North Judson, Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Nathan Orger. We go to the 7th inning. 7-3, the Knox Lady Redskins lead their rival, the North Judson-San Blue Jays. The rivalry is renewed. A very, very windy day here in North Judson. An amazing start for both teams in the first inning where the Jays were able to tie things up. And things were kind of stalled until the top of the 4th where the Redskins took off and were able to bring 4 runs across on 3 hits. And they haven't looked back.
Kind of just came off the rails.
So here to start the top of the 7th, we will see Ava Jensen step into the box, the right-handed hitter, to face off against Molly Madsen, who's going to pitch a complete game here. And the first pitch is a slicer up the middle, a base hit for Ava Jensen. Quick work there as Jensen gets on base. We'll now see the number 9 hitter, Kinsey Sanders, second baseman. Started at second base. She ended up going to right field. Once the pitching change happened earlier on in this afternoon's matchup.
Looks like we've got a courtesy runner at first base for Jensen. And I believe it is Haley Miller, number 2,
yes,
who came out of the game when Ava came in.
So Richie
Running
Morgan
for Jensen at first base, number 2, Haley.
kind of saw this at the end of last year where he will move pieces in and out throughout the game.
Baseball, chess, they're both thinking men's games. And softball. And aren't we all, at the end of the day, just pawns in this metaphysical game of chess?
Yes. I was actually watching a good documentary on Netflix about Magnus Carlsen, and it's a pretty good documentary if you have Netflix. You probably don't have time to watch TV.
Oh, I watch way more TV than I should.
Foul tip, Sanders. Madsen, the next offering. Bunt shown. She didn't pull it back in time. They throw down to first. But sliding in safe is the courtesy runner, Miller. So a strike called there. Sanders tried to get contact. Right into the hands, finds the zone. Strike 3, and going down looking is Kinsey Sanders.
Coming up to the plate.
Back to the top of the batting order for the 5th time today. And that might be the most impressive thing about the Redskins early on this season, is they are able to bat many times throughout the game. A 5th time for Spinagle here. That's incredible. Usually see, 3 at most?
She's been pretty quiet since scoring in the first. Struck out, grounded out, popped out.
Foul tip. It'll be all up to the bottom of the 7th for the Jays to try to tie this thing up to go to extra innings or win it outright.
And they will be facing they will coming up with the bottom third of their order: Morrow, Lambert, and Chaffins. Amelia, that is.
Next pitch inside.
Ooh.
Ball called. Almost got past Tim, but she stayed in front of it.
I thought that one was. I thought she pretty nicely painted the corner with that one, but Christian Courtier is the final authority on such matters, and to be fair, he does have a better vantage point than we do here up in the booth. So I guess this one time we'll give the ump a little credit. a little bit. Grounded foul down the third base line. Bobbled a little bit by Coach.
Next pitch, fouled tip again, or fouled down the left field line again. So staying alive is Spinagle, who now I just realized is a switch hitter. She was batting left earlier.
You're
now
right.
She's batting right.
You know, you usually see that kind of switch when the pitching changes and you got a lefty in, but she's just showing off at this point.
She is.
Either that or she's just having fun.
Next pitch gets past Tim, allowing the courtesy runner Miller to get to 2.
I don't know about you, Mitch, but those hot dogs downstairs are starting to sound mighty tasty.
I know. I asked if they had any left. What do you put on your hot dog?
There's nothing beats a chili cheese dog or a Chicago style dog. But if you bring ketchup near my hot dog, I'm going to throw that hot dog in your face.
Yeah, I've noticed that about this northern part of Indiana. They do not like ketchup on their hot dogs.
It's illegal in Chicago. Immoral, in fact. Wild pitch, and Miller advances to third. Imagining she wouldn't mind a hot dog at this point either.
Next pitch inside. She'll walk Spinagle, who stayed so patient. It'll bring Sherrod into bat with runners in the corners here. So here in the top of the 7th.
Sherrod has been to the plate 4 times and scored 3 of them. 2 hits, safe on an error. She has been a pretty important contributor today.
They'll send Spinagle to 2. They'll throw down, cut off to try to bait the courtesy runner to take home, but she doesn't bite. A good cutoff there by Amelia Chaffins. And stepping back in is Sherrod. Out, finds the zone. Strike called. So 2 runners in scoring position here at the top of the 7th. It's 7-3. 1-1 count from Molly Madsen to Maya Sherrod. Outside. Ball 2. It's a high fly ball. And Amelia Chaffins will track it down for the out.
Stepping up to the plate,
Zoe Bullington for her 5th time today, the shortstop.
Zoe Bullington.
Man, I don't know why, but I just really like saying that name, Zoe Bullington.
It rolls off the tongue.
Zoe Bullington.
First pitch outside, ball called. The Jays do not want to allow any more runs. They have a lot of work to do in the bottom already. Got away from Madsen on that one. Next pitch. Finds the zone.
I just got a Facebook message from Coach Baxter's daughter, Emma. I told you she is, in fact, listening in from Dublin, Ireland, where she's studying abroad, and she said, I would kill for a concession stand hot dog. They don't do them in Ireland like they do at home.
She probably have pretty good potatoes. Popped up high, back to left field. It'll be gloved. And that will be the third out. So only one hit, no runs, no errors in the top of the seventh. Keeps it 7-3. We're going to take a break and come back. Shout out to Miss Baxter listening in Ireland. You can listen to WKVI throughout the world. Bottom of the seventh on the way.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town & Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
Now or never for the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays as they trail the Knox Lady Redskins 7-3. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Nathan Orger.
And it looks like we have a new pitcher on the mound.
Yes.
Maya Sherrod has moved from the hot corner to the circle.
Jensen will go to first.
Jensen to first, and Barnes heading to third.
A lot of movement here throughout this matchup for head coach Richie Morgan. This will be the third pitcher we've seen in the circle for the Redskins today, where on Monday we saw Cheryl Barnes the entire time. Spreading the wealth, getting ready for the varsity season ahead. Of course, these two teams in a non-conference battle today, but it feels more than a conference battle because it's the rivalry nobody misses between the Knox Lady Redskins and the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. Up to bat first, we will see Macy Morrow. We'll see the 7, 8, and 9 hitters.
Maya Rod. And the first Lady J to face her will be the first baseman, number 14, Macy Morrow.
Morrow, the right-handed hitter, for the fourth time today. Swing and a miss. Sherrod got her. Third time today, excuse me. That's how far ahead the Redskins have been getting through their batting order. Next pitch from Sherrod. Inside, ball one, evens up. The 1-1. Took a swing at it. It'll foul off out of play, making it 1-2. Sherrod. That one got away from her. It'll even up at 2-2 way outside.
It is really nice that Knox is able to make some of those movements you were discussing a moment ago, you know, not having to rely consistently on one pitcher. And a wild pitch brings the count full.
Sherrod tomorrow, the payoff. Finds the zone. It froze Morrow on the upper part of the plate. And that is out number one here in the bottom of the seventh. A strikeout for Maya Sherrod.
Number 8, Alyssa Lambert.
So Alyssa Lambert for her third time today, the third baseman, right-handed hitter, an opportunity for her to make something happen.
She is struck out and flied out to right field this evening.
Flew.
In baseball, it is actually flied.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That does not make sense to my English brain.
I know, because I said flown earlier, but it's, baseball English is its own language. 2-1 on Lambert. Baseball English.
Just when I think I'm being sharp. My English brain was like, what did he just say? My mom would smack me across the face.
She, you know,
she's no baseball.
I should probably be smacked across the face just For good measure.
Next pitch.
Oh.
Line drive by Lambert. Gets past Jensen at first. How you scoring that one?
You know, that could have gone either way, but I'm going to give her a base hit on that one.
I would too.
It took a nasty bump off of the bag.
That'd be hard to snag. So a base hit for Alyssa Lambert, keeping the Jays alive. They need 4 runs to tie, 5 to win it here in the bottom of the 7th. We will now see the number 9 hitter, Amelia Chaffins. And how aggressive does Coach Baxter want to be here with Lambert?
We're talking me at an all-you-can-eat buffet level of aggressiveness at this point.
Got to go for anything. Sherrod deals.
Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid, but be aggressive.
Actually, a foul tip. Yeah, you're right. We don't want to just give it away, but an even count 1-1 here to Chaffins from Sherrod. The closer. Foul tip. 1-2 now. She is 1 strike away from sealing the deal, and there's only 1 out. I'm getting overzealous here. She's 4 strikes away. Next pitch. Up top and away. 2-2 count to Amelia Chaffins with Lambert on 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. 7-3, the Redskins lead. Wanting to sweep the Jays here in 26. But not if Chaffins has something to say about it. A duck snort to right field. And Lambert will advance to 2. So another base hit for the Jays here in the bottom of the 7th. Staying alive.
Now batting, the Lady Jays leadoff hitter, number 16, left fielder, Caitlin Hammock.
Back to the top of the batting order for the 4th time today for the Jays. It's Caitlin Hammock here.
She's flown out to left and center after scoring the first NJSP run of the game in the first.
First pitch from Sherrod inside.
I think he might have called it on the corner.
Did he call it? Wow, so that is the strike.
It was close. It was close, but again, you know, he's got a better vantage point, but it felt pretty close to some. It seemed go the other way. We got to get control of ourselves here in North Judson. We have had so many errant balls thrown onto the field. This one in right field. Most of them have been in left field foul area, but things are crazy here on the southwest side of North Judson today.
Foul tip by Hammock. Invite you to stick around for the Collins Insurance post-game show. We'll have our Stark County Co-op play of the game as well as our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Our next matchup will be next week on the 14th. We'll see the Knox Redskins Baseball Club take on the Oregon Davis Bobcats for some more cross-county battle here in Stark County. For some more cross-county battle action here in Stark County. In the circle, Sherrod deals. Up top, Elise tracks it down. An athletic, very aggressive catcher. 1 runner in scoring position. 2 on total. And Hammock steps back in, swings and foul tips. A battle between her and Maya Sherrod right now. Sherrod. Low. Two twos to count. Next pitch. Fouled again.
She is a battling.
Next pitch from Sherrod. Grounded to third, hit the glove of Barnes. She can't snag it. It'll be reaching first
Safe
on error.
everywhere. Bases loaded.
Caitlin Hammock reaches first on an error.
Now batting, the catcher, number 17.
We'll see Olivia Tim here.
Tim.
For her 4th time today.
She has scored after reaching safe on an error, grounded first and popped out, or grounded to the pitcher and popped out to first.
Only one out here. The base is juiced, and Olivia Tim has an opportunity here to tie this ball game up with a big-time home run, or at least add runs here. Grand slam, I should say. Low and away. Two-0 count from Sherrod to Tim. Bottom of the 7th. It's now or never for the Jays. Tried to slap hit. It goes foul. There is only one out, correct?
You are correct, my friend.
I'm realizing how much I rely on the scoreboard. But the scoreboard, is unfortunately out due to the lightning. The weather we've had over the last few weeks has been crazy. Next pitch. Outside. Oh. He's going to call the strike.
That
was close.
Liv is a left-handed hitter, a little bit clear view. That one I did not think crossed the zone.
That's a tough one. 2-2 here from Sherrod. Slap hit, dribbler back to Sherrod. She'll throw home. They'll tag, get the out for the advancing runner, Alyssa Lambert. But that allows Tim to get to first on a fielder's choice. And I think we have a courtesy runner here for Tim. It will be number 26, Mackenzie Mans.
Number 26, Mackenzie Mans, courtesy runner for Tim. Stepping up to the plate for the Jays, the senior pitcher, number 7, Mad Dog Madsen.
So 2 outs here. Molly Madsen steps in for her 4th plate appearance. She already has a home run in this game today. Swings on the first offered pitch, fouled out of play.
I got to correct myself. I said that Olivia scored in the first inning, but I believe Mans was actually running for her
in
at
her
that time as well.
Good point.
My apologies to the Mackenzie Mans fan club out there for getting that wrong.
People are at home very meticulous, I'm sure, taking stats along with us. 0-1 to Madsen. Inside, tracked down by Wolf. They throw down to third to get the tag. Not in time. Sliding in head first was Amelia Chaffins. Chaffins at third. Hammock at 2. And the courtesy runner Mans at 1. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Madsen with a home run already in this game. Can she tie it? Inside, ball called. What a big opportunity for Molly here.
We have seen it already. She can take it out of the park. That's in her mind. And if I'm Coach Baxter, I'm just hoping she doesn't get too focused on that, and she does not. She just takes it to right field. Nice execution.
It will bring 1 run across, but Hammock got a little antsy and wanted to take home, and they will tag her.
And that's a wrap.
But 1 run will still cross.
Yes.
So that will be the ball game. The Jays will get 1 run across on 2 hits and 1 error, but a tough loss for the Jays. A big win for the Knox Lady Redskins as they win 7-4 at the bottom of the 7th. We're going to take a break, come back. Our Collins Insurance postgame show is up next. We'll have our Stark County Co-op play of the game, as well as our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Up next in the Collins Insurance postgame show with Nathan Orger. Don't go anywhere.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
7 scores. 7-4 is the final. As the Knox Lady Redskins beat the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays on back-to-back games. They won Monday night 3-0. Now they win 7-4. The Jays, a much better performance at the plate when it comes to swinging. As we bring in Nathan Orger. Man, tough way to go out for the Jays, but they fought.
It was tough, and that game-ending play, that is a heartbreaker. On the one hand, I said beginning of the bottom half there, you got to be aggressive but not stupid, and right there trying to steal that run, I honestly, that is right on the fence for me between getting a little carried away and just being aggressive at the level you need to. And it's early in the season. I don't blame the team for taking chances. I don't blame Caitlin for taking a chance there. It didn't pan out in the end, but it was a good effort, good slide. She was hustling. You hate to see the game end that way, but it makes for a pretty exciting wrap up.
12 hits total between two teams today. 7 runs by the Redskins, 4 runs by the Jays, and what I counted was 11 errors total between both teams here. Interesting day when it comes to the stats. The Redskins were able to get several batters in the box 5 times today.
Yes,
that's got to be a talking point.
As you pointed out there, though, and early in the season, you got some young players on both these teams. A little bit chilly, a lot of wind. Jays worse than Knox, but both teams a little sloppy defensively, and that hurts. Knox was just able to take more advantage producing on offense, but in some respects, the defense really cost this game, and almost could have cost it for Knox just the same.
We'll take a break and come back. Our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game is up next. We'll also have our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game here in the Collins Insurance post-game show, so don't go anywhere.
Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care, closer to home. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is all about community and keeping our community spotlight shining on the accomplishments of our youth. That's why PMH is proud to be a sponsor of our local high school sports action on WKVI, our community radio station. Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care, closer to home.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. McGrath Refrigeration, voted Stark County's favorite heating and air conditioning dealer, is your local Armstrong Air dealer. Call today, 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
7-4 is the final as the Knox Lady Redskins beat the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. Time for our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game with Nathan Orger. What do you think?
Mitch, in one respect, I don't know. It's really hard because there was just so much chipping away offensively for Knox. But I think if we want to look at sort of like momentum changers, game changers, if you go to the 4th inning, that is when Knox came back from the Jays' temporary lead, and she was not the first one in. She was actually the last one to score that inning, but she really contributed. Maya Sherrod hit a double, ended up scoring, and we didn't see a lot of extra base hits today, and I feel like that both in terms of just bringing runs in and kind of momentum changer, that does it for the game. Is Maya Sherrod's 4th inning double for Knox.
I agree. Well, congratulations to Maya Sherrod. Also came in and did some closing action there.
She did. She finished up in the circle, and a little bit of a rocky start, and but they her defense had her back.
Yeah. We'll take a break, come back. Our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game is up next with Nathan Orger here in the Collins Insurance postgame show.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town & Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game. Mitch?
Hey, thanks, John. It's time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson-San Pierre High School, who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-Star.
5-Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
So who are you thinking?
You know, I was just talking about when we came up with Maya Sherrod as having the play of the game, how there was just a lot of chipping away on that Knox offense. You had 5 of the young ladies in the lineup score. It could go to Maya. She scored 3 of those runs for Knox, but obviously somebody's got to bring her in or somebody's got to make a defensive mistake. I think player of the game goes to Ava Jensen. Cheryl Barnes, I don't know if she needed to come out or she just wanted the rest. Coaches wanted to make it, but she came out early after throwing the complete game on Monday, and Ava just really locked in for Knox in the circle and just looked great.
Well, congratulations to Ava Jensen coming in and getting the win for the Knox Lady Redskins, as KVB's WKVI Sports will be back in action this coming Monday night to see the Knox Redskins host one of their cross-county rivals, the Oregon Davis Bobcats, for some rivalry baseball action. We will be going live at 4 p.m. Central. That's right here on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. We also invite you to follow us on social media, on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley broadcasting sports content. Something new we've started this year, I have put all of our broadcasts on my personal YouTube and X pages under Mitch's Inside Mike. They are in chronological order. If you want to watch the game and listen back along with us, give me time to edit this game together, and I will get that posted later on this evening.
Does anybody
tomorrow.
Really want to listen to me again?
You do.
you only for learning purposes.
Well, and you said there were a couple of players that said they wanted to listen back.
Amelia and Sophia Chafin's mom asked if she could get access to the, kind of cool having 2 of her daughters playing together and hoping she could have them for the girls in the future.
Yeah. Well, as
it's
always,
it's great of you to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. As always, it's heard here first on WKVI, but we invite you to watch back and listen along on YouTube and X. Final word from you today. We're back.
We're back. It's
back,
great
baby.
to be back. As a Blue Jay, I would have liked to have seen that go differently, but it was great to see that sort of level of just competitiveness to the end on the Jays' part against the cross-county rival. Redskins got the better of them, but I think as both teams get adjusted and comfortable, I think we're going to see good seasons. I think Knox, as you mentioned earlier, coming off of that loss at the playoffs in the end of last year, really gave them something to fight for, but I think the Jays are going to tighten things up, and it'll be a fun season in Stark County for softball.
Hey, you start your season against your rival, that only makes you better.
Exactly.
Win or lose. Well, our final in this one. Hey, I appreciate you being here.
Oh, thank you for
We'll see you in the next one.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Our final in this one saw the Knox Lady Redskins beat the Lady Jays of North Judson-San Pierre 7-4. 888-866-3724. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School Softball. Our special guest, no, not a special guest, he's our sports analyst. It's Nathan Orger.
I'm something, Mitch.
Our in-game announcer, John Thompson. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School Softball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by
Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing and JT's Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, Keener Construction, LAP Waste, Sideline Automotive, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5 Star.
We thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports.